According to reputed Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano, Marc Guiu is the subject of interest from Chelsea. The Blues have advanced their talks with the Barcelona prodigy's entourage, with confidence growing in their camp over a possible move in the summer transfer window. Meanwhile, the Catalan giants are struggling to convince the 18-year-old to stay put. Marc Guiu is the latest highly rated prodigy to establish a foothold in the first-team squad at FC Barcelona. The Catalan giants have witnessed the rise of many promising prospects in the last few years due to their crippling financial issues, which has forced them to adopt different ways to find reinforcements. Barcelona's troublesome financial situation has ensured a smooth pathway to first-team football for young prospects like Pedri, Gavi, and Alejandro Balde. Guiu made his first-team debut in the 2023-24 season and scored 2 goals in only 187 minutes of game time across 7 outings for the senior side. However, Marc Guiu's long-term future at the Catalan club is uncertain heading into the summer transfer window, with his contract expiring next year. Meanwhile, the youngster's progress has not gone unnoticed, alerting several well-known clubs, including Chelsea. Chelsea's interest in Marc Guiu is understandable. The Blues have focused on building a youth-driven project since the Todd Boehly-led consortium completed the takeover 2 years ago. While they have been infamous for hoarding talent, they have signed some promising prospects, including Angelo Gabriel, Kendry Porres, and Estevao Willian. All signs point to Chelsea having a bright long-term future with the many highly rated prodigies, so it is hardly surprising that Guiu has emerged as a target for the West London club. The Blues have taken no time to intensify their efforts to sign the 18-year-old Barcelona wonderkid, advancing talks with his entourage. Guiu has a release clause worth €6 million in his contract with Barcelona. Meanwhile, the Catalan giants are struggling to convince him to remain at the club beyond the summer transfer window. With Chelsea's talks with Marc Guiu's entourage progressing well, a summer move might be on the cards. Felix Arnold and Julian Agadi reported for Bild on Monday morning that Stuttgart striker Serhou Guirassy has informed his club that he'll be leaving this summer. Available for a release clause of just €18 million, £15.3 million, Guirassy has reportedly attracted interest from AC Milan, Chelsea, and Arsenal, but Borussia Dortmund are the current favourites for the signing. Guirassy has already rejected Chelsea, so Arsenal are seemingly the leading contender if the striker opts to move to the Premier League. But as it stands, a stay in the Bundesliga appears more likely. Sky Sports' Dennis Bayer reports that whilst Guirassy has decided not to join Chelsea, the other 3 clubs in Dortmund, Milan, and Arsenal are still in the race. A final decision is expected soon. With 30 goals in 30 games in all competitions, the striker's £15.3 million release clause would appear to be a good deal for any buyer. But perhaps Guirassy's age, 28, would make him an imperfect fit for Arsenal. Previous reports have suggested the Gunners are looking for a younger backup to Kai Havertz, whilst Guirassy would probably want starts immediately. This season is also a bit of an anomaly for Guirassy. The Guinea international had never scored more than 15 goals in a campaign before his 30 in 2023-24. Then there are the injury problems, with a couple of hamstring setbacks preventing the player from playing more this season. Though he did go to the Africa Cup of Nations with Guinea, he was only fit to play 115 minutes of their 5 matches. On the international stage in general, Guirassy's exploits haven't been quite so impressive so far, with 3 goals in 18 games for his country, yet the player is on the back of a spectacular season of goalscoring for his club. It's no surprise he's drawing transfer interest in the current market. Argentina have a crop of young talent coming through the ranks. It was only in 2022 that they won the World Cup, finally completing Lionel Messi's trophy cabinet, and it might not be the last trophy they win. Aaron Anselmino, an aggressive and versatile defender, is part of the next generation. Chelsea reportedly made an offer to sign the youngster in June 2024, whilst Man United are also interested in his services. The nation have produced several impressive centre-backs in recent years, including one of the Premier League's best defenders in the form of Christian Romero. It used to be a struggle for Argentina to give Messi the defence he needed to work his magic without worrying about the backline, but not anymore. Anselmino currently plays for Boca Juniors in Argentina. He's only 19 and is set to have a strong career if he continues to follow the path that is currently suggested. The world is at his feet, just like the ball, as the way of modern football highlights how defenders have to be comfortable playing from the back. Argentinians are brought into the world of football at an incredibly young age. Just like their bitter rivals Brazil, it is a way of life from the mountainous countryside to the beaches on the coast. Anselmino epitomized this by falling in love with football as a child and eventually joined Boca Juniors Academy at the age of 12. From that point onwards, he was tipped for major success if everything fell into the right place, something that most youngsters struggle with. However, Anselmino continued to progress through the academy before debuting for his boyhood club on the 10th of June, 2023 as a second-half substitute for Bruno Valdez against Lanús. It wasn't a classic match, ending 1-1, but it marked the start of a promising career. He's only played 10 times for the club, which is hardly surprising considering his lack of experience, but he has already impressed. The defender also suffered a torn muscular injury in April 2024, which took 2 months to recover from. Despite this, he has already received praise from Boca president Juan Roman Riquelme, who admired his work ethic and said he is going to be a great footballer in the future. He has only scored 1 goal for the club, coming in the form of the winner of Boca's Copa Sudamericana group stage clash against Sportivo Trinadense. Chelsea have registered their interest in Hoffenheim's Maximilian Beier according to reports in Germany, as they continue their hunt for a new striker. The Blues are looking for a striker to compete with and complement Nicolas Jackson, who scored 14 Premier League goals last season and 17 in all competitions. The club need reinforcements this summer as they look to improve on last season's 6th-place finish and get back into the Champions League under new head coach Enzo Maresca. The Blues had identified RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko as a main target before the 21-year-old decided to remain with the Bundesliga outfit, whilst they opted against a move for Napoli's Victor Osimhen due to cost and concerns over the Nigerian style of play. Chelsea have expressed strong interest in Aston Villa's John Duran and Atletico Madrid's Samu Omordian, with the Spanish club reportedly turning down 3 bids from the Blues for Omorodian. However, Sky Germany have reported that the Stamford Bridge outfit have expressed an interest in Hoffenheim striker Beier. The 21-year-old is currently with the Germany squad at Euro 2024, and scored 16 goals in 33 Bundesliga appearances last season, which was his first full campaign in the league. The German is thought to have a release clause of around €30 million, which is unlikely to put the Blues off should they decide to further their interest. The report adds that Beier only wants to move if everything is right for him, giving Hoffenheim a chance of keeping him, with the forward unlikely to decide on his future until after the Euros. Chelsea were dealt a blow when their main transfer target Michael Olise opted to join German giants Bayern Munich, with the club deciding the finances involved in the deal were beyond their reach. The Blues have so far signed Dosin Adarabio on a free transfer from neighbours Fulham, but will need more if they are to achieve their goals next season.